right. Good evening, good day, good morning to all of you for another winner's bracket, technically round one bracket of the Wind Waker Randomizer Spoiler Log Tournament. Tonight, or today, I don't want to get yelled at for whatever time zone everyone is in. We have Ikanajin versus GasPoweredPogi. I'm going to turn it off to our two commentators tonight, Crane and Jay. How are you two doing?
Doing pretty good.
Pretty good.
We're just, let's see, I have the race room pulled up. How much time do we have left? Okay, we got about 3 minutes left. From the looks of it, Ikanajin has started to go ahead and practice a little bit of his route. Oh.
Yeah, I actually really like that route, if he does it early.
Yeah, I didn't even think about using the platform chest, and you could use it with like a pod. Oh, that's dope.
Personally, because we don't like spawn there, I'd rather door cancel, but that's just me. And you have to be blind for that, though.
We love the pots. Zombie God loves the pots. Pot drop storage is going to be renamed to ZG storage.
I was running a practice seed the other day where I had to get I had to store the chest at the end of the floor master's room without bombs, because bombs were in that chest. I'm not doing skull drop storage, I am doing open chest storage in that case.
I hate open chest storage. I hate it.
Open chest storage is free.
It's not free. That dive,
free.
I feel like, is so finicky.
It's finicky, but after a couple attempts, you'll get it.
Rather
It's not as bad
drop
as
storage.
It's not as bad as skulls.
Skulls is like pots, except for more breakable. Just have to have the right angle. That and disc errors are pretty good, not gonna lie.
Especially when we don't have a disc of Wind Waker Randomizer.
Nothing like a disc error on my completely digital copy. Proceeds with confused screaming.
I don't think I'll ever be as confused when commentating as I was when Zombie God just hopped in the door. I thought that he got like the jump glitch at first because I wasn't paying like a lot of attention. You know how like sometimes you'll jump in between doors?
Yeah.
And it's super rare. But I thought he got that, and then he just jumped out of bounds.
Nice.
Just room was not there. Error 404. Room not found.
Best part about the game is when it doesn't work the way it's intended.
So looks like the runners should be starting very soon.
Very
20
soon.
seconds.
Means we are in for a good time.
It takes more skill to break a game than beat it. I don't know.
So I have the
Have you
most
seen how
skill.
easy you can break this game?
If breaking the game is a test of skill, then man, every stream I do is just pure skill.
You have to remember that somebody in this tournament accidentally unloaded something in Wind Temple.
Oh, that's amazing.
Game's definitely not broken. Both runners opting to go to Windfall first.
This is very interesting. I didn't get super far in the route just because I wanted to optimize one thing and it was too time consuming, so I kind of gave up on it. But looks like both runners went to Windfall first, which I know I didn't, and Jay didn't either.
Yeah, I think that there's a good chance that both runners will be saving Grandma for that Picto box. Or no, because Ikanajin was practicing chest storage to get into Eastern Fairy.
Yeah, but if they're already here, then they can get power bracelets super easily.
Both runners' first item is the bait bag, the most useful item in the game. They'll be using that a lot. And the mirror shield.
Grandma equal bad. True. No, I don't see why they would have to save Grandma, because they're going to get power bracelets here, assuming they are smart.
The only thing that I was saying, what I was thinking is there's a super free, or it's not super free, I guess it's a little bit out of the way, but they have to go to, they have to get the Cabana second chest, and the first chest is also a bottle. So it's not super out of the way. So both runners turning it tonight, and most likely both doing Milo.
They actually changed it tonight at the exact same time. So the cool
Yeah.
thing for me with this is that we can see that Pogi's movement is insanely good right now. Because Ikanajin left Tingle and changed night to day at the same time that Pogi changed day to night, at the same time that Pogi was already at where Mila would be and did the same change.
I think that some of the time also came from Ikanajin getting the blue rupee first before he entered Tingle. Yeah, it's a lot of minor things.
Pogi is definitely making the right move by getting the rupees that he'll need right now, as opposed to before. Just because you have 2 minutes to burn with Mila, like,
Yeah.
so much time. I think he's no, he's not overshooting on rupees, that's right. Zunari is required this seed, so they'll need, I want to say overall with the rupees, they need 50.
Yes. Wait. Yes. Unless if Letter from Ariel doesn't cost anything to retrieve, does it?
No.
Okay.
And there's Mila. Hold B, mash A. Easiest thing in the world. Fortunately, she has a note to someone's mother, which is kind of a weird thing to have. Considering the dude lives on Dragon Roost. And we're just
So Pogi door warping to Maggie's. I think Ikanajin will be doing the exact same thing. Yes.
Thank you, Jar. Can you tell me how it factors? Oh, Pogi going for this chest. I didn't actually check what this chest was.
It's required.
Oh, yeah, my brain was not thinking about Misk. It's divisible by 73.
Pogi opting to not do the auction today.
I'm guessing that the other number it's divisible by ends in a 9. There is a chest there, something, Magnus. It's called the House of Wealth chest. I can't remember what it is in vanilla. I think it's like 2 rupees. That shouldn't be too hard to find out, Wolfer, because it's, what, 6? So...
So Pogi picking up the town flower. Looks like he's gonna be super swimming. Or he's gonna be door canceling into either Lenzo or yeah, no, he's door canceling into Eastern Ferry. Most likely.
Okay, sorry for going quiet. I was figuring out the math for Woofer. The answer is about 7.8%.
Yeah, it looks like
it out in her head. Gosh dang it.
it looks like Pogi will be going into Eastern Ferry with this door cancel. So door cancel, pretty much how door cancel works is when you press A to enter a door, the door never actually moves. Correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure the door actually never moves and Link just pretty much walks through the door because he has no collision whatsoever. But instead of actually walking through the door, we cancel that animation and then just leave. And then we keep that hitbox of being able to walk through virtually anything.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So Zombie God, the camera fades out itself, and so it's not like chest storage where if you, in the vanilla game, if you leave it, then you're going to get your vision back. You have to reset the camera, but you can't reset Link. And so stuff like Kids and the Fishman minigame do it. This is not Majora's Mask Randomizer. You have to flip the M's upside down, but keep the R the same.
So now, because Pogi took a little bit of time, it takes longer to door cancel than it does to just sail over there and use iron or power bracelets. Pogi has everything that he needs for power bracelets, but he didn't get them yet. He would have had to play a day and night cycle, so that makes Ikanajin catch up. So I'd say Ikanajin is in a very slight lead now.
Same item, same location. Yeah, slight lead.
Ikanajin also played Song of Passing twice for power bracelets from Note to Mom, or letter from Baito's mom.
Quite interested then about why Pogi opted to not vault to door cancel to there, because I don't think there's any other easy mail checks, especially now that he has picked a box.
Yeah, thanks ZeldaSpeedRuns for the raid.
Zombie God, I was paying attention, but I also love to just talk about this game so much. That's a raid, like, I gotta just talk about the game first, but yeah. So yeah, Zenek, this is the spoiler log tournament, so it's the randomizer, but each of the runners starts off with the spoiler log, and they have 50 minutes to wrap. And it's pretty great. It's like a one-shot speed run.
So Pogi opted to get mail here. Yeah, I don't really know why he didn't just get it at Windfall.
I'm guessing that was probably just an oversight, like he had originally in his plan to door cancel in and then loves it.
Yeah.
Zombie God, you are correct there. Thank you. That is a weird rupee to route.
I think he's realizing that he might be going to Zunari in his route soon, and he might be panicking for rupees.
Cheers to you, man.
This is also interesting on Ikanajin's part. He's going to the Outset Ferry, which has bombs, but bombs are not hard required for this seed. So if Pogi skips bombs, this will be a pretty big time save for Pogi. And never mind, it looks like Pogi will also be getting bombs.
I am going to have to ask what went through their head, if this is just like a relic from an older route.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I missed anything. I like, bombs are skippable, right?
Yes.
Because power bracelets give you the ability to destroy every rock that you can with bombs. And then there's no tingle statues required. We don't have to store any weird chests with bombs.
Yep, oversight. Yes, thank you for agreeing with the keyboard. It agrees with me, because I use it. Oh, I really wish that left side was required in Earth Temple so they could get that quiver. Yeah, no, that's a really weird thing.
Pogi getting first try storage on something that saves very little time, and you have to get like first try for it to actually save time.
I think it's like first try save, second try breaks even, and third try is a waste.
Yeah.
No. Wait, is it? Is that an island puzzle? I think Boone's Cave is an island puzzle. So
Yeah, it's probably an island puzzle.
it's not required. Because this is our standard race settings plus miscellaneous. You don't start with bait bag, and you don't start with 4 pieces of the Triforce.
The chest in Jaboon's Cave only has a pair anyways. However,
Gotta get
our runners could go to Savage Labyrinth to floor 30 to get their Hurricane Spin.
That is the play. That is the trick, Sloa. You want to commentate more than you play, because then you don't have to play the bad seeds. You just get to watch the runners suffer. Southern Ferry? I didn't mark down what was in Southern Ferry. Wired?
It's the Iron Boots, which isn't required.
Yeah.
I know that there is something in the entrance to Shark, I think.
I think Shark leads to Bomb Island.
Yeah, it leads to Bomb. Which leads to... No, which leads to Wind's God Zarya.
Oh, I think Pogi made the same mistake I did, which is...
Oh, no, if Pogi doesn't know how to enter... Do the Wind Waker buffers to enter Wind Temple, Gale entrance does have... something. Gale goes to Cliff Plat, which the cave in Cliff Plat has a Triforce shard. Yes. So that's the only reason you would get Iron Boots for this seed.
Woofer, you already know that I'm going to ask each of my opponents for an agreement to get Hero's Charm. Just to, like, bug you a little bit. Love you, Woofer. Looks like
Ikanajin also getting Southern Fairy.
This is such a... That's why they probably got bombs then.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, yeah, you could get fire and ice arrows before that point, but bombs were kind of easier. Woofer, I don't know if we're missing something. It feels like we are.
I think that both the runners just don't know how to enter Wind Temple or Gale Island entrance, but with the Wind Waker buffers, or they don't feel comfortable doing it.
That's just weird, though. It's not, like, the hardest thing. Oh, so this is where Pogi should have farmed all of his rupees. We'll see if he remembers to do so. Because you can get, what, 50 from here?
Yeah, this is normally, like, for Rando, this is normally where if we haven't gotten a rupee drop from a chest, you just pick them up here. So, like, 55-ish. Yeah, that's enough.
Fine. Absolutely fine.
Ikanajin is going to Bomb Island. So Ikanajin's following Pogi still. Pretty much.
It's always good. Oh.
Oh wait, this isn't Bomb Island, never mind. This is this is Stonewatcher, which goes to Forbidden Woods. Forbidden Woods, from what I saw, has nothing.
I just realized that Discord wasn't using my mic. That's why my muting hasn't been muting the keyboard. Sorry, chat. Discord changed my audio device on by itself.
Discord do be like that sometimes.
It really do be. Look, Shiro, I'm really sorry. At least you know that I have really, really strong teas.
So Ikanajin opting to go to Forbidden Woods. Personally, I don't think it's a great play. Just because it would be either good to route with Zunari or just do later when you have... Or, I guess it's fine. No, it's actually
No, because you can
really
get
bad
Boomerang.
because Boomerang, yeah.
Yeah, Boomerang's free in the seed. Sloa, it is. It is a Razor Black Widow Tournament Edition with Razor Green. So the clickiest keys I can get. Because click is better. Pogi, why are you climbing this platform? What are you doing?
I'm assuming he's going to store the chest on it.
For what, though?
Wait, yeah, to equip into Western. He's at Western.
Oh. What did Western have?
Triforce Shard, I think? Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't agree with this.
When I routed this, I equipped into Western, but I didn't, I didn't do bomb drop storage, I just got storage from Great Fish. It's fine because you're over here already, because you have to be over here for Zunari.
Yeah, I was trying to think if there was a way to get the bow from Earth Temple, so that way you could get Transparent Chest and have Skull. But no, this is actually the better way to do it. Pogi is making a good move. I can agree with this now. Because the only other way to make this optimal would have to be you would finish Forsaken Fortress and then do a super swim from Forsaken Fortress to Western Ferry, which is...
But I'd be shocked if they didn't go from Forsaken Fortress to Star, which is the Popper and Choo Choo Cave, which has a sword and a Triforce Shard.
We also just had a lovely slideshow coming in from Ikanajin.
So Pogi gained the first piece of cheese for the seed.
Ooh. Is this going to be Parmesan, oregano, Asiago, American cheddar? It's American cheddar, isn't it?
Yeah, probably American cheddar.
Dorito. No, that is the combined form, Woofer. All together.
I saw Ikanajin pulling up the bow, and I was about to be the proudest person. I was about to be the proudest person, but no.
But he
He
is.
starts shooting the twigs on it. He made quick work of it, though. I'll give him that.
Yeah. This is how I would do it with bow. There's no way I'm going to try to shoot him through the thing. That's too stupid.
I don't know anybody who would do that. Especially if it took 8 arrows, because they only do like 1 damage each. It'd take a lot.
Okay, so if we want to say that the Triforce is a Dorito, then that would mean the components of the Triforce should result as the top 8 ingredients, meaning that Pogi just got whole corn.
So I'm really interested seeing what Pogi will get here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if Pogi also picks up the other chests in Lenzel's, which is Earth God's Lyric. Because if he isn't super comfortable with the first Songstone skip, even though it's faster, just getting it is, since it's right on the way, and Command Melody already is going to be faster, I wouldn't be surprised.
I would think most runners would get it, not just because, like, EGL skip is faster, but it's just, it's right there. It's such a good safety. Oh, no, he's actually doing it. Wow. Pogi, you mad lad. This is a really nice safety that he's just not going to get.
Like, if you plan on doing the Songstone skip, though, there's just no reason to get it. Right?
I mean, yeah, but you have to get the Sunstone skip. I want to say it would be like within the first 4 tries. Otherwise,
yeah.
just playing EGL is
Yeah, probably.
faster.
But then you also have to bring Medley into the second room and the third room. And then bring her down to the bottom.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. So
But like
maybe-
it is quite a bit of time compared to like what you first think it is.
Guess that means it's just gonna have to be EGL skip for the rest of my life. Sorry, Medley, your son is useless.
I mean, personally, I always played Earth God's Lyric if I had it in like season 3. But I think after Spoiler Log, I won't be doing that anymore. Just because I got really comfortable with the Songstone skip.
I usually am, but I haven't played in a fat minute, so I'm a little rusty, which makes me a little sad.
If we had SD rolls, it would be a whole nother story.
SD rolls are terrible. It looks like Ikanajin's going to do pretty much the same thing Pogi did, but he got storage over at Great Fish, which I prefer, just because it's not a push-based storage, which can be a little bit harder, and these reset up a lot faster. Pogi gonna get a bow. The Zunari family treasure is a bow covered in ice and a bow covered in fire.
Yeah, so now it'll be interesting to see if Pogi goes right to, Wait, does Creep have anything?
No, Ikanajin! Oh, you're gonna have to do the push-based storage because you let it go! Oh.
Yeah, so if you have storage and you pull out the Wind Waker, it'll cancel your storage. So that's what just happened to Ikanajin. That's why he didn't stop right away when he pulled the Wind Waker. At least he realized it, and he pulled out bombs.
I mean, he could just have an insane IQ, get camera lock, and just build up, like, I think you need like 4,000 units of speed to do a speed clip. I can't remember how much speed you need. Maybe it's 2,000? 2,000 sounds
Crane,
bad.
have you done the fairy clip in HD?
I have!
Do you know how finicky it is?
Yeah.
So now can you imagine how finicky it would be with SD?
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, like, that could be like a 4,000 IQ play.
Yes, Crane, I
Terribly
will
slow.
be waiting for it to happen in your tasks.
I can't wait to Taz that. That's gonna be good Taz. After Tazzing PG skip, I'm really chill with a lot of things.
Do you know how much speed it would take, actually? Now I'm curious.
It should say on Zelda Speedruns on the HD page. I'll look that up.
Because I want to know how much time it would take to charge. At 90 speed a second. If it's more than 3,000, then you'd have to get air refills. So have fun with that. Ikanajin gained his second piece of cheese. His first is from Cali Demos. Oh, Ikanajin getting hit by the fire and being sent right back into the cave. If you clip into here, Thorn you can get out of. Thorn, there's a weird escape. You have to side hop left and then jump slash. But here you just have to save warp out.
Okay, Zelda Speedruns is not safe, so I'm just gonna start pinging people in the HD Discord.
Just DM Alberto.
I don't
sure
know
he
if
knows.
Alberto's on right now. Plus, he's actually back in the HD Discord, so... At everyone, that is the way to do it, Woofer. You know, you can add everyone in the Zelda Speedrunning Racing Discord. Please don't.
I mean, virtually anyone can at most people with the runner's roll.
True. Gotta love smashing that at runners 80 times a day.
5 times for one race, maybe. Not that anybody would ever do that.
No one would ever do that. I would never also tell someone to not ping runners a lot and then ping runners twice in a row. We are a well-organized and respected community.
I wonder where Pogi's gonna go from here. Because it looks like he wants to escape this cave. I don't necessarily agree with escaping this cave. Personally, I just would save warp out after getting the...
Yeah, save warp feels better. Well, it also depends. If his route wants him to be out by cliff, then...
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering where he's gonna go next. Oh, is he gonna super swim to, This is actually good, if he super swims to boating course.
This is insane.
Ikanajin picking up Earth God's lyric. Missing the boomerang.
What?
That's really interesting that... Well, I mean, for him, there's no reason now to get the boomerang, right?
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
It's really interesting that both of them got one of the checks there and it was the other one.
We routed in both. They routed in opposing ones. Yeah, that's awkward. I really hope that Ikanajin turns it to, like, he changes the time, because if he tries to go for transparent jest, that's really awkward. Because there's a really weird bug where if you turn the lighthouse on during the day, and then, I can't remember the exact order of stuff, but the transparent chest will just never spawn.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yeah. It was really awkward. Moblin's letter. Well, why do the Gossip Girls have Moblin's letter? They just read through the mail.
I also learned today that you can, so like in a route that I was doing, it was good for me to do, turn on the lighthouse and then make it daytime. And then I turned on the windmill during day and I was able to get retrieve.
Pogi. Pogi, that was so close. Oh my word. He had no area left, but yeah, that's a really weird routing thing. Paw guy.
I kind of like it at the same time. It's not like an insane much faster. An insane amount faster.
Yeah, Shiro, like, we know that you can't see Pogi, but the look on Pogi's face when he realized that he actually made the swim was just like, oh, not a time waste. It's a good feeling. And Ikanajin accidentally parkour. No, he actually parkoured the right way, since you don't need creep. My brain... Wait, is he getting creep? No, Moblin's letter for Maggie. That makes more sense. It's sometimes hard to dissect exactly what I'm looking for with the brief flashes. It's like pause buffering during door cancel, and you're like, I'm sure I'm going in the right direction, but maybe.
So yeah, Ikanajin picking up his second sword.
Pogi just did a... It's only a diagonal swim by one quadrant, but he almost drowned.
Boating course is like kind of awkward to get to. You have to come up on one side of the island, and that side of the island is the opposite side that he came from.
Oh, that is super awkward. Moral of the story is boating course is meh.
Boating course and Birds Peak Rock are just super weird islands to super swim to.
That's right, Birds Peak Rock is awkward. Thorn from Windfall is really awkward because you have Fire Mountain in the middle.
Also, Birds Peak Rock from Cabana. If you try to go directly to Birds Peak Rock, you hit the raft.
Oh, it's
Just
great.
noted not go directly that way.
Duly noted. Okay. Pogi is entering into Forsaken Fortress, this being his first dungeon. And Ikanajin is going to go to Cliff Plateau right now as well. I'm guessing that Ikanajin will do something very similar to what Pogi did. I'm not sure if he'll super swim, but I think he'll route that same fashion.
So Phantom Ganon does have a bottle. I don't think he'll be saving Grandma.
There's no reason for him to go back that direction.
Unless if he's going for bottle percent, in which case he does need Grandma for Minenko because Minenko has a bottle.
But he also missed out on the bottle in Lower Cabana.
That's true.
So already a time loss for bottle percent. Maybe this is why he got bombs. Beyond just Southern. Because I'd much rather do bomb drop storage off Phantom Ganon than Mother Child Super Swim.
I'd rather do the storage on the staircase though, rather than getting bombs.
Fair. I think though with a bombless route... Wait, didn't someone prove that the glitchless route was just as fast as doing Phantom Ganon storage?
I think so, yeah.
That would be the play this seed. Go
Yeah.
glitchless. That's weird. Never thought I would say that.
Or shoot a super swim for Mother and Child.
Yeah, but that sucks. I hate that swim.
No, it's fun.
No, it's not. I don't know why, but every time I try to adjust my angle to go in towards Forsaken Fortress, I go the opposite direction. And
Give yourself a very wide approach. Like, go to the rock like you would if you were approaching it slowly. Like, go to that rock southwest.
yeah. Wait, Tuba, are you telling me that the glitchless route is just as fast as Mother Child Super Swim?
I believe that.
And that includes getting into the fortress.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to learn the glitchless route.
And if you do the dumb precise glitchless route, then it's faster. But don't do that.
How is it dumb precise?
It requires like multiple leaf pumps into a jump slash. It's just bad.
Sounds worth doing. If it's a time save for Forsaken Fortress and I don't have to do Mother Child Super Swim, I will learn it. Ikanajin is also sail pumping too fast, so he's actually not getting the speed buff. Remember, kids, storage is the enemy. You're
Well,
wrong?
unless you're fighting Helmarock, as Pogi is right now, and he has storage.
Yes. We can tell Pogi that he got raided after the run. Tuba, you can send links using your phone, but that is a little complicated.
I'm just gonna refresh the streams really quick, by the way, guys, because seems like there's a little bit of an issue. So I'm just gonna refresh them really quickly and toggle syncs and hope that fixes them. You may want to refresh your comm page. Hopefully this is a good time to do so while Pogi's doing Helmarock.
I was realizing that our timer and Pogi's timer and Ikanajin's timer were 3 different times.
Yeah, right before we started stream, Ikanajin was like PowerPointing a little bit and stuttering, so we may have to refresh again in like 20 minutes or so. I'm watching the delay and it's like creeping up pretty bad, but hopefully it'll stay settled for a little bit.
Ooh,
As long as it's relatively close.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
Alright, but everything should be okay now. I'll keep a watch on it and let you know if we have to refresh again, but hopefully it's a little bit better. Or at least closer to the time.
I'll just open up 2 tabs and I'll refresh one, and then when it's done refreshing, I'll refresh the other. Pogi is now done. He's just going to bounce out of Forsaken Fortress, and Ikanajin is getting the lower bottle. So Ikanajin, assuming he stores Phantom Ganon, will have more bottles.
I'm just so confused.
Wait. No, he's just doing the regular route. I guess Ikanajin doesn't know the hammer through the wall strategy, which is interesting because he knows push drop storages. No, no, he wanted this. So, Jar, we lost about a minute worth of content from him because of the refresh, so I at least didn't see it.
Yeah, he has the grapple, so he got the second chest. Yeah, there's a much faster way to get that chest.
Without hookshot, or are you just talking about doing it backwards?
I mean, he came
chest?
from the second chest, so the second chest being the Triforce chart chest / Triforce shard if HT.
Okay, that I'm under.
Yeah.
He's gonna save Grandma.
Or you just get a safety fairy.
I mean,
it looks like he's going to be going to Forsaken Fortress with Super Swim.
I mean, if this was just a safety fairy, he could do the Phantom Ganon chest and then get the fairy in his next dungeon. Since he's not at too big of a worry. But the fact that he specifically got the empty bottle before coming here makes me think that he's going to route in Grandma, which is a very interesting decision.
Pogi picking up both the checks, both a sword and a Triforce shard in Star, which it was Pop or Nile the seed. And Ikanajin will now be doing a Super Swim, so if you're sensitive to, if you have photosensitivity issues, then look away from Ikanajin's screen.
I actually do wonder with how much he's stuttering, what will happen when he tries to Super Swim. Because that should do a number. Yep, it's doing a number on the bit rate. There we go. Nothing helps a bit rate like a constantly changing background.
It looked like he didn't charge up enough speed.
No.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough speed.
I think his best bet is to go for a low speed and then try to hit the boat.
Did he save?
Yes, but no? No, he didn't. So he's just going to have to redo that entire section.
But he did come from Cabana, okay.
Yeah, so that's a major time loss right there. Luckily enough, he got his storages pretty decently fast, and the swim died decently fast. But the unfortunate thing is that's still a time loss. So I'm willing to say that Pogi has a very strong lead right here, even though Ikanajin does have an entire dungeon. Well, half a dungeon, I'll say, because Forsaken Fortress is just Helmarok. Pogi does have the completed Master Sword plus another shard. So, out. Moblin's Letter? Did Ikanajin get Moblin's Letter?
Yes. Ikanajin has Moblin's Letter.
Okay.
He already did the thing for it.
Glitchless route was the play, Pog. Yeah, Tuba. Now that I know that it's it's equal and then potentially faster if you want to cry, I will be learning the glitchless route.
If it's just as fast, then I'm assuming that's taking into consideration if it's on Jar's timings, it's getting storage first try, right?
What about PG RNG? Is that perfect PG RNG, or is that like typical PG RNG?
Pogi has not done Forbidden Woods, but Forbidden Woods has nothing, so it's fine to route it later.
Because the PG RNG does change a lot about what would go for what. So a fantastic tip that I learned from Alberto for this room that Pogi's doing in Earth Temple is just use your bow. There's a arrow refill that's like semi-RNG right to the left. It's the skull straight to the left of the door you enter on, but...
Right next to the magic?
Yes.
Oh, the one
It's
by
the single
itself?
skull, yeah,
Okay.
all by itself. It's like an RNG drop, but it's usually pretty consistent. But it is so fast to just mash that and just not shoot the the dark shoes. Purple shoes, that's it. Had to remember their vanilla color.
Yeah, if you don't have the bow though, or if you're short on arrows, you always want to get the green shoes out of the way first, or whatever color shoe they are in with randomized colors. Specifically, that room was the only reason why I didn't want to have randomized colors when running, but at the same time, it was just that room that I needed to memorize which ones were which.
Yeah, that's an easy enough room to memorize, though. Except for if you're colorblind at Mont.
Yeah, no, I completely understand why they're on. But it's like, that's why when we had casual races and you were allowed to like turn them off or on, I just turned them off.
I think the only time I don't play with randomized colors now is only my practice seeds. Like my practice ISO. That's the only place I don't have it enabled. Because I just think it's such a fun thing. Okay, Pogi. Oh, no. Might be good. Oh.
He
that was
is
close.
pretty short on magic, though.
He might be okay.
Because remember that he also has to have some magic left after.
I think you need like 2 small bars, and that's it. Maybe even 1 small bar if you really want to push it for the next one, but...
Yeah, you can probably have 1 small bar and then like...
So for even if it does have quiver, because there's no tot G, I would still say glitchless is better, because the only place you want a lot of arrows is going to be Puppet Ganon. And if you need all 60 arrows for Puppet Ganon, then you have a lot more power problems than the quiver placement. So Pogi got caught, which does let him... that resets his storage, and it looks like he's just going to store this transparent chest and do it again. But he will need a magic refill.
Is
'Cause
there
I
magic
think-
in this room?
No.
Unless you get it from skulls, I'd assume.
Yeah, he could either get it from the skulls on the left and right side by picking them up, but I think it would be better to just slash the ones in the chew room.
Except PK, yeah, you don't need to grab it. Normally, glitchless and bug limit will grab it because in the vanilla game, Forsaken Fortress 2 is very laggy and doing leaf pumps is like inconsistent. So if you fall, then it's really bad. But with Randomizer, obviously, we don't have lag in Forsaken Fortress 2.
Why do they have lag in Forsaken Fortress 2?
It's just bad. the game's bad. It's like Forsaken Fortress 2 might be the laggiest place in the game. In
Really?
HD, I know it is, outside of if you put bombs down in Puppet Ganon. Oh yeah,
It's
mini
e-
blends.
There's no way that it's laggier than Goma, though, in HD.
Goma's not laggy unless you look at Goma.
Well, yeah, but what casual player doesn't look at Goma?
No, I'm pretty sure it actually is laggier than Goma though.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And Ikanajin is done with Forsaken Fortress. which means that the lead that Pogi had is now reduced to simply having the sword. And I guess the boomerang for Forbidden Woods as well, but Ikanajin did really good with the bow strat.
I mean, it's probably a combination of like everything at Forsaken Fortress 2.
I just love how precise actor unloading has to be. It's like you're gonna unload, go to Helmarock, and then you need to break a singular pot, and then continue. Love it. Love actor unloading.
But if you forget to break that pot, remember, the game just crashes.
Oh, Pogi, no! So this is why I was advocating for getting Earth God's Lyric with where it was. Oh! The jump slash
got a
clipped
really
him
weird
up.
clip, yeah.
So his next best backup is to use door... Oh no, he's just going to soft reset. I was like, if he doesn't soft reset, then
Door storage to the
basement,
yeah.
get Tingle Chest, and it's like, that's awkward.
I personally really love that strat, especially if you need the Tingle Chest.
Such a funny strat. Unloading and loading rooms is just so funny.
So yeah, assuming Ikanajin uses Earth God's Lyric that he has, he should save a lot of time on Pogi there.
Saving time is the name of the game in speedrunning. Okay, at least Pogi did the smart thing, and he safety saved before this chest, which I didn't realize yet. And that is a really good backup plan.
So Ikanajin picking up his sword and Triforce piece from Poprint.
Pogi getting storage. It'll be... No, Ikanajin got EGL, so he's not planning to do it, which is going to be an insane time save. Synchronizing. At least Pogi has gotten really good at parkouring this statue.
I see a lot of people also not taking that little minor time save of rolling when you fall down there. Because a lot of people will just land.
Is it actually a time save to roll? To hold forward?
Yeah, well, holding any direction, yeah.
Oh.
It's faster to roll than it is to, like, take the thump. And Pogi getting the skip now. So that's the hardest part of Earth Temple Go mode.
Yeah, he's in the old clear now, but it was just getting to that point was really bad. Plus, I think he actually stored a really good chest for Earth Temple. I need to remember where the big key was.
I think that is the big key. I'm pretty sure that is the big key.
Yep, that is the big key. So the big brain play that Pogi needs to make is he needs to break the warp pot. Did he break the warp pot in the Chew room?
I don't think so.
Okay, so the big brain play he should have done is break open the warp pod in the Chew room, go mode all the way to the go mode all the way to the pre-boss room, void, open the warp pot, go back in and out twice, so Medley's in the basement, since they need a many mirrors check, and then get the many mirror check, save warp, and then get Jahala.
Would that really be faster, though?
Yes, because you don't need to save warp out Jahala, and you don't need to save warp and then leave twice. If it was Earth Temple entrance, it would definitely be faster, because you have to go through like 4 loading zones.
But you can just leave and come back, which is fast.
So 50-50. I want to say that route is definitely better with vanilla entrance, though.
Yeah. But also there's a good chance that Pogi doesn't even know that he stored the big key and he was just getting it because it's a chest.
Yeah.
Like I'd be very surprised if he actually did that.
Yeah.
He's just gonna open that and go to the boss. Yeah.
I will be right back in a second. Sorry.
So now it looks like Ikanajin will be right on Pogi's tail for this dungeon. As Pogi makes it to the boss, Ikanajin will be entering most likely. And Ikanajin having Earth God's Lyric will not have to do the Songstone skip. So I'd assume after Earth Temple, I'd assume both runners go to Dragon Roost Cavern as well. Either it's Fire Mountain. Or Fire Mountain is Dragon Roost Cavern. Pogi just with one more phase left in Jalhalla. Also, I'd like to correct myself. I think that the way that Crane was saying with bringing using the big key and getting the mini mirrors room first would actually be faster because it's light arrows as well. And so you'd have light arrows to do on Jalhalla, which saves a little bit of time. Having to pick them up, or having to use a mirror shield on them.
Okay, back. Sorry.
Crane, did you hear what I just said?
Nope. I did not see what you said.
Getting the basement room would actually save a bit more time as well because it would give you light arrows for Jalhalla.
I was going to go more with the lines of I can't see what people say, but I can definitely hear what they said, and I didn't hear what you said. But that means the only difference now is that Ikanajin needs to do Earth Temple and Pogi needs to do Forbidden Woods. And that would put them in the exact same spot. So one dungeon different.
I think Ikanajin just straight up isn't going to use storage at all.
You're kidding me.
No, because he's getting a small key right now, and the big key's in the next room. He has Earth God's Lyric, he has Command Melody.
Okay, I guess that makes a little sense. Opening both of those doors is kind of hilarious. Seems a little confused about which chest he needed to get. For some reason, when he said he's not going to get storage, I thought he was going to do the entire vanilla route.
He thought that he was going to go all the way to...
Yeah, like all the way left side and then down.
So, Pogi's saying that EGL is cursed by Tuba Man. Tuba, what do you have to say about this?
The warp pot was open. Pogi, no! Actually, PK, with what we just learned, I think if you have Leaf, there's no reason, because you can just Wind Waker dive super easily in.
The reason you would not do it is if you're short on magic, because it does take up a decent amount of magic, and so you'd have to save warp. Whereas Mother and Child Super Swim takes no magic.
These are all fair points.
Oh, Crane, he's not doing the faster way.
No, he's really not, and that makes me sad. So, there was a nifty little, I think, Woofer, was it you that posted that little, like, sketch of this room where it's like, if you need to only get the left chest, you want to take this route? And that route being over in the far corner in the bottom left, you can easily hit the chest with the light. Clarion? Oh, okay. I couldn't remember who. I knew that you were in that conversation, but I couldn't remember who posted the image. So Pogi pretty much just walked like an entire room worth of distance for no reason.
Oh yeah, if Mother and Child has an item, then it's definitely worth it to super swim.
The moral of the story is, it is a know your options. That's the word I was looking for. Know your options. Does Ikanajin realize that he opened up the wrong side?
I think that he wants to go to the Floor Master's room. I actually don't know. What's in this room?
There is a small key and a purple rupee. Wait, he's getting chest.
Oh, I mean, I guess this is faster, but yeah, okay.
I'm so confused.
I mean,
what else is cool, Tuba?
The other side of this room is like actually really slow because you have to go through it twice.
Just do the small key skip, Kappa.
Yeah, I mean, now he'll just use his small key, right? Surely he'll just use a small key. I'm gonna be so disappointed if he doesn't use a small key.
If he doesn't use the small key, I'm gonna be beyond confused. He's still bringing Medley, which is funny because the second Sandstone skip is free. I mean, it's not super free because you can void on the top, which if a key hits you, it sucks, but...
I actually never learned how to do the, like, bring Medley through with chest storage, but, like, I don't see a time where I'll ever need it, so...
it's pretty easy. You just dump her into the rock and then call her over.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Looks like we'll see Ikanajin do it right here. So yeah, you just kind of dump her into the rock and then yeet. I cannot tell what's going on. Okay.
Meanwhile, Pogi entering Fire Mountain, which is Dragonroof's Cavern, for his third dungeon.
Do we call that a vanilla entrance because he's entering the volcano dungeon from a volcano, just the Ron volcano?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Woofer,
is
I'm
Dragonroof's
not
Cavern
questions.
considered a volcano? Like, I know it has lava, but...
I think it would be considered an inactive volcano.
Okay.
Because to be fair, if Valoo wasn't sitting on it, we don't know if it would blow up or not.
Wolfrey would let you skip the, like, left side, but, like, going to the left side would be pretty much just as fast as getting chest storage, so I don't understand.
We are just as confused with most of what the runners are doing, Woofer. Why Pogi skipped EGL. That's probably why he was like, EGL is cursed by Tuba Man, because he knew it was right there and then still skipped it. Which, I mean, yes, it would be it's faster, but safety is always nice when it's saving seconds. Hi, Gamian. Okay, Ikanajin, you need to void here.
Wait, why does he need to void?
I suppose he doesn't need to void, actually, because he can save warp and it won't kill anything. Oh!
He did open the pot.
He did open the pot.
He did open the pot. And he is going to void. He took your advice. He heard you.
He in a weird sense, he took my advice. That was... Earth Temple is not a friend to our runners today. Let's see, what was the route for DRC? I can't remember it.
It's get that and then get the rat room. Boarded up chest, which is hook shots. Unless you want to do more hover.
Huh? No.
I think it's slower this seed though.
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
I think your seed was the only seed I've seen where Morth Hover was an optimal strategy.
Yeah.
Scythiel, these are SD Morths. They suck a lot. Because they don't behave the same.
It's close though if which one's faster, assuming that you get more hover like fast.
But the flex is more important. Okay, fair. And yeah, Tuba, it's like the ceiling for Earth Temple, death to that rat, is stupid high just because of all the tricks that you can learn about it. It's insane.
Especially with SD, for Songstone skip without HD rolls.
Any roll clip skip without HD rolls is like, I'm sorry. Like, oh man, the mini boss, Earth Temple mini boss without HD rolls, doing the small key skip is just the dumbest thing.
Luckily, SD like doesn't even visit this mini boss that even in Hundo anymore.
I mean, if we were to do no barrier skip.
True, true. Does Hundo even get
You know,
Mirror Shield
Wolfer, you're
before?
right. What? Hundo?
Does Hundo even get Mirror Shield before Earth Temple anymore? I think they do just for like that one room after first Songstone skip.
Probably. Trying to think if they would load any cutscenes that would give it to them earlier.
Puppet again.
Oh yeah, they'll have it because of Puppet Ganon.
Yeah,
because you
like
want
I'm
that
just
for
wondering, do
Wind
they
Temple.
load the Puppet again?
Yeah, you want to load Puppet Ganon because you'll have to beat Wind Temple, and that lets you skip the Makar plane scene.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Wolfer, I totally agree with you on that. Like, the main thing that these runners could have done that they elected not to was just light arrows before Jahala. And it was, like, really easy light arrows before Jahala. Honestly, I don't even think
It looks like this race is actually going to be very close, though, because both of these runners, after they finish each of their respective dungeons, they have to do one more dungeon, and then they go to Hyrule. Unless I'm missing something.
They're both really fast dungeons. Like, DRC Go mode is, I think it's only 20 seconds slower than Forbidden Woods Go mode.
But Forbidden Woods' boss is significantly faster.
Yeah, it's significantly faster.
I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, it worked. I think you like clipped. I think he was pushing into the wall and like wasn't falling because he was like jumping into a wall with chest storage.
And Ikanajin is not going to get the 3 cycle.
Since they're both starting boss fights, would now be a good time to refresh the streams again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that real quick.
they're both in cutscenes essentially.
Both in cutscenes, essentially.
I mean, Ikanajin just finished his boss and Pogi's on the cutscene boss.
Yeah, Tuba. It also depends on how...
did we just lose Ikanajin?
I think we did.
F? I was like, I refreshed it and went back to com page and it's gone. I'm like, uh-oh.
It's loading back in? No, he's down on Twitch too. He's going up, he's going on and off.
Oh, dear goodness. Alright, I'm gonna toggle that sync off so that doesn't ruin Pogi.
Yeah, he's probably just dropping a lot of frames.
Yeah. 'Cause it's showing as offline in the restream too.
It's showing as offline, and then we'll toggle online, and it's the same thing that, like, I pulled up his stream, and he's just going on and off.
Oh dear. Alright, now it's showing back online, so I'm gonna do another refresh. See if it'll bring him back to life.
You
Maybe.
refreshing crashed his stream.
I
Kappa.
highly doubt that.
Insert a kappa.
It looks like he's not down, but he's just dropping a significant amount of frames to the point where it might be considered down to the restream.
No, he definitely went down, because he went down on race time as well. So he buffered. Well, he went down, went back up, and now he's also dropping frames. It could be that he dropped so many frames that Twitch cut him off.
Mm-hmm.
Very possible. I don't know. This is not going well.
So I know we just said that they each had a dungeon, and then we said about the same go mode, but DRC isn't go mode because you have to get those chests. So I'm going to say Pogi has like a 2 to 3 minute lead.
Yeah, that's fair. Unless War Thunder.
I really don't know how he could lose the lead. He has Boomerang. Like, his PG1 would have to be literally the worst thing. But he is going to go get his final dungeon. And Ikanajin is still slideshow. Ooh, now that he has the tracker with the timer, I can see how big of a distance it is between each, like, slide. It's about 2 seconds. So if he's streaming at 30 FPS, he's dropping... Oh, shoot.
Like,
he's dropping like
97%.
97% of his frames.
I can't even get this stream to show up on our comm page. Like, that's how bad it is. I don't know, I'm gonna have to pull it up separately.
With Morth Hover being optimal, I want to see both of them trying to go for it at the same time, but the Morth's just not being cooperative at all. No, actually, Jay, I want to see you versus Dean with an optimal Morth Hover.
Before? We've done a casual rando race before?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. I'd say Morth Hover is like on the top 10 list of tricks that I know how to do because of HD stuff, but that I refuse to do in rando.
Well, in rando, it's almost like you're more often going to see it unless if hookshot is like really bad in spoiler log. Just because in rando, it can mean like go moding multiple dungeons and not having to search for it.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I don't want to do that, man. I don't want to do Morth Hover. There's a reason I run hoverless as my category. Okay, zombie hovers are my bane.
Ikanajin just picked up the first key in DRC from what I saw.
Yeah, to give you guys how hilarious of a desync this is right now, the commentary page is 20 seconds behind his stream, and his stream is about over 2 minutes behind the actual time. So the commentary page is 3 minutes behind his stream.
Oh, wait a second. If he's 2 minutes behind, then it's actually a lot closer than I thought.
Oh shoot, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Pogi still has like a minute and a half lead probably, but
Yeah, Dark. So the only reason I see him is because I have his I have his actual stream pulled up as well as the
Yeah, 'cause
restream on the commentary page. But now that's buffering.
from what I see, he's at 109 flat pretty much, and he's shooting down the platform. So that's the information we have in DRC.
They actually could be really close. I was hearing Mario Wahoos instead of Beetle. Welcome to Wind Waker Rando.
Except for Pogi just killed Kelly Demos, and Ikanajin will have to kill the cutscene boss.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he could be in Goma right now. That's the thing. I think 3 minutes is enough time.
He probably is like entering Goma.
So yeah, it's a minute half lead. That's insane. I didn't even think about the delay causing that. Here's the thing, Tuba, is that Ikanajin is at a 3 minute behind. Okay, it looks... Yeah, so he missed the platform, though, and he accidentally fell into the lava.
He's actually really low on magic. Looks like he's gonna avoid again, actually. And what? No, he made it.
I've not received that part of the slideshow.
He made it to the platform before the platform.
Okay, now I'm seeing that. He's gonna do
Drink soup.
Yep. I'm going to try to start just calling Goma Sloma. Accurate, though. You know, Paranite, you are very right. Oh. Wow. He's straight up
So he's on Goma Phase 2.
But now the weird thing is because of the syncing issues, he is 20 minutes ahead of our timer. So...
Wait, what?
Look at his timer, and then look at Pogi's. His timer is 30 seconds ahead.
Oh, it's resyncing on the streamer page? On the comms page?
Oh my word. So, yeah, it was about a minute 15-second lead. That was the funniest thing.
I'm assuming for the tracker that he got hook shots. If he didn't, then
if he just whips out Morthover from nowhere, mad respect. I am still just... Oh, Loma. You're not Ron, Tuba. I mean, it was hilarious because it's like, oh, wow, he's there? Okay, Ikanajin, I need you to pause. And not buffer beyond the pause. He doesn't have hookshot.
He doesn't have hookshot?
He doesn't have hookshot.
Oh.
Is he going to go back in for hookshot? Is it dawning? Ikanajin, what?
Does he know that he should have hookshot, or?
I don't know. Oh no, Shiro, this is like my favorite stuff. You have to... I hate telling you this, but every restream or stream in general I participate in breaks down in some way, so this isn't new. PK, that's going to be very interesting. Because he's just going to be like, oh, crap. Iron boots, but no hook shot. He's going to go for the fast Ganondorf strats after he Morth hovers. That's how 5 head he's gone. Okay, I'm gonna use when they enter in PG to figure out the time difference because buffers.
I think it's about 2 minutes.
I think it's a bit less than that.
Might be.
The real question is what happens when Ikanajin realizes that he needs hookshot? Or if Ikanajin just whips out Morth Hover, then I think we'll call him like the new king.
If he starts,
Right.
I mean, he's already at 2.25 hearts.
You have 3 hearts. Jay, you can get to that so easily. Oh, so 117 for when Pogi entered.
But like 2.25 is like optimal because you can still get magic drops.
He's saving. Nope, he just realized it.
Oh. No dark portal? Oh, he doesn't have boomerang.
This is so awkward. So, I know I shouldn't do this, but Pogi wins. Based solely off the fact that Ikanajin now has to warp back, get a small key, get the hook shot, go back through Hyrule, and then beat Puppet Ganon.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, it would be faster to just Morth Hover.
Yeah. But I don't...
But does he know Morth Hover?
Yeah, I don't think he knows Morth Hover. No, it wasn't PK. Boomerang.
It's...
Boomerang.
I feel like it
Hookshot?
might be slightly, like very marginally.
No. With the new
Yeah.
grapple setup? No.
What do you mean with new grapple setup?
Well, the new grapple setup, if you swap what chain you do it on, one, you have a chance to get Pog Slide. And it, like... It's just really easy to just... It's
Yeah,
like,
no, but like
hookshot
that,
is so fast.
that kind of time doesn't actually like...
I mean, compared to the risk of damaging down on PG3,
Yeah.
and then if the Morths cooperate, is crazy important.
The only thing that was required for hookshot in the seed, or like if you want to call it required, is to hookshot up to Ganondorf. It's not required for any dungeons or anything else.
Pogi wants to look his enemy in the eye when he shoots him.
Wait, what did Pogi do?
Did Pogi try to get Crypt Shot off the third hit? That would be a new one. Ikanajin, I don't think you opened up the warp pots. He opened up the warp pots.
Oh, he missed a point blank shot.
Nani? Wait, it's in Rat Room, right?
Yeah, he's gonna have to get a monkey.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes that how doors work. And now he realizes that's how doors work.
You're ahead of comments page, by the way.
Oh shoot, that's right. I was still watching him on that. Sorry everyone, you got spoiled.
So yeah, he has to have a small key to open a small key door. Even though there's not a lock on this side, that's just how the doors work. You have to have a small key to open a small key door.
Good old fire arrows. Tuba equal Mushu. What? You are right, game. It is a great sound effect. No, Ikanajin! You dropped too much. I can't wait for this interview. This interview is going to be like, guys, why did you do this? I think the first question I want to ask Pogi is like, why did you get bombs?
Why did you get bombs? Do you know where Earth God's lyric is?
Do you know how to buffer into Gale?
Why'd you get iron boots?
Why did you get iron boots? Why did you get boomerang but not EGL? Since the double Triforce skip. I did not know about
double
that.
Triforce skip.
It was, according to this person, it was like 2 tournaments ago, but I can't remember anything. That was way before my time.
Pogi!
Pogi, you have a fairy.
Yeah,
Just
he has a
die.
fairy.
You're okay dying, Pogi.
Yeah, why did he get a bottle though?
I don't.
Oh no, it was from a puppet game. Or Phantom game.
Oh yeah, okay. Pogi's bottle makes sense. Ikanajin's does not. No, Ikanajin, I'm sorry. That was the wrong item. Wind does not break wood. Ikanajin got soup, so it was fine. I'm not sure if I agree with that, Woofer.
I think
The
that
soup was optional.
Wilford, do you remember how he got to the bottle though? I don't know.
GG by
GG to Pogi.
Pogi. Pogi is pumped. He was probably so worried about his time because of that EGL. Like, that Earth Temple would nerve-wrack anyone. You know what? I actually did debate on getting soup for this seed and having that be the progressive pick that I went for. Ikanajin music is strong. Oh, yeah. I barely opened that up on my page and killed me. Oh, Jay, we actually have some answers, by the way, to your speed question. According to Soup, it's like the minimum is between 1,000 to 1,200.
Okay. So then it would take. You could charge it for like. Wait, isn't that like really close to exactly halfway? No, it's not. It's like just before 15 seconds.
Oh, Pogi, did you just join?
No.
Oh, GG. Sorry, we were
So-
trying to figure out something.
Thanks.
Pogi,
No, no
I
worries.
have questions of the seed.
We have so many questions.
Oh, I'm
So-
sure you have. That was a little bit of a weird
So,
route.
first of all, bombs.
Yeah,
Why?
storage. That's simple. Like that's the only reason I got bombs for storage.
Where?
Where?
What if I got storage for I used them in the storage for Phantom Ganon because I didn't want to
Yes.
super swim because I wanted to be safe. I got the storage in Western Fairy because I wanted to get Western Fairy when I went to do Great Fish. Before I got Skullhammer, and that was in my mind was the best possible thing I could have done. And basically, yeah, that's like the only reason I got bombed. I wanted to go for an evenly safer route.
But then why didn't you get EGL? Why
No,
did you get
because
EGL?
because EGL. Look, here's the thing, and I'm so surprised that like I was sure I was gonna choke again in DRC. I never would have thought that I was gonna choke in goddamn ET. Like I practiced that trick so much. Like a
You
hell
knew
of
where
time.
EGL was, all right? You knew where EGL was?
Yes, I know, and
Okay.
I just skip it because I don't really need it. I never need it. I
Yeah.
always get that skip second try or third try at least, and I'm very I was legitimately more surprised than sad that I missed it. I was like, wait, what's going on? I'm still wondering how did I miss. I'm still wondering if it was timing, if it was the direction I was tilting the stick to. I'm not sure. But like, I really want to figure out what I was doing wrong there because I was very, very surprised that I missed that. This is the first time in a while that I missed that shit. And yeah.
So the weird thing for us, Pogi, is so me and Jay in our routes, I didn't completely route the seed, but I had a general idea of what I'd like to do, and I think Jay full routed the seed. I got both chests, and so did Jay.
I did not. I skipped EGL.
You skipped EGL? Okay. I got both chests because I'm a wimp. But you got Boomerang, but not EGL, and Ikanajin got EGL, but not Boomerang because he had already done Forbidden Woods.
Oh, that's interesting. I was wondering if Ikanajin got Boomerang. I just got it because it was on the way, and I thought like, hey, I want to be able to do this fast and not be missing the bomb strat or the freaking bow strat. Like I regularly don't miss the bow strat, but I didn't want to risk it. So it's like, okay, what's the best way to do this and faster way for me to do this? Boomerang, easy. It's right here. It's just one chest. Let's go.
Nice.
In that case, I was 100% certain that I was gonna use the boomerang.
Ikanajin did luck out. So he did the bow strap by shooting down the vines, and he got it really fast. I think within like 5 shots.
Nice.
The only other question I think I have for you is, why did you get iron boots?
I got iron boots because I am awful at any strat regarding Gale Island. Any single one of them. Door cancel, the hammer strat, the freaking what is this called? The thingy with the Wind Waker buffer. I am just awful. I can never get it. I just rather thought like I'd rather lose a little bit of time getting the iron boots than losing half an hour just to do this. Like I forfeited races for that. And I didn't want that to happen.
I will personally teach you the Wind Waker buffer strat and all of my keys for it after this restream because, like, the amount... I
know, it would have been so much faster. I was debating it so much, dude. So much.
The amount of, like, my brain is so confused because one half of it is, like, he got iron boots because it was safe, and the other half was, like, he got EGL to be fast, and those two ideas just conflict.
Dude, I do what Mongol says. Like, the best strat for anyone is the strat that works for you. So,
True.
Like, I just use the strats that work for me and make me feel comfortable. At least, I don't mean that I don't want to learn the other strats. I want to learn every single strat that I can eventually. But at least for a tournament race, this is the way that I feel comfortable. In this case, I felt extremely comfortable, and I still feel extremely comfortable doing AGL skip. It was just this one time, well, 2 times, that I don't know. I have no idea what happened there.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering what the hell happened there because I'm so confused.
If it makes you feel better, Pogi, Ikanajin forgot to route in hook shot and didn't realize till he got to Ganon's tower.
Oh, man.
It was really awkward because, like, we were like, is he just going to pull out Morth Hover? Like, but he
my god,
enters...
if CTL was running, I know he was 100% going to do Morth Hover, though. And that's Moncast because he always gets it.
Oh. Yeah.
Like, I'm so happy I didn't
mean,
run this versus CTL.
It's pretty free, but like I don't think it actually saves time. Or if it does, it barely saves time.
Yeah, it's barely because it's still like right there. Just getting the key and going backwards, I guess. But yeah. That was a run.
Yeah, I mean, besides your Earth Temple, you did fantastic. Good job.
Hey, thank you.
We just don't need to talk about Earth Temple.
Earth Temple and Gale Island. I agree. I fully agree. Like, obviously that ET was like a bad thing, but like it's still the faster strat, you know. Independently, and I feel like I made the right choice on routing, at least for mine. But yeah, that PG2 missed shot, yeah. I was the same. You gotta. I don't know if you saw my face in the face cam, and I was like, "What the hell?" I was so confused over what I had done.
I unfortunately did not see it.
Oh, you should have seen that. That PG2 shot was awful.
Oh, someone came into chat and wanted us to let you know you got raided during your stream. That's it.
I just like opened the thing and I just saw like a bunch of follows and I have no idea where they come from because I cannot see the raid. Like the raid doesn't show up. So thank you to whoever raided. I'm sorry, it doesn't show up in the feed. It's so weird. I see like 1, 2,
Ikanajin got the
3.
box slide.
Oh, nice. The only reason I didn't go for it was because I wanted to get hearts, and then I realized, hey, dumbass, you have a fairy.
I actually commented about that. I was like, what? You have a fairy, Pogi. What are you doing?
I didn't even remember I had the bottle. Oh man, that run was pretty freaking good. I feel really good about it. I feel like I could have sub 120 it. But like obvious, but there were obviously some mistakes. Like I can see where I lost those 3 to 5 minutes that I lost. Oh, more actually. No.
I mean, Earth Temple alone was more than 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, true. That is very true. That was definitely more than 3 minutes.
Okay, it looks like Ikanajin is not just going to forfeit after dying to Ganondorf like I have. He is going to go back and give us the content that people want.
He's a champ, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm lame. Always have been, always will
Calling
be.
yourself lame after doing a task in a marathon.
Yeah, it happens. My head still hurts from that. Too much commentary in one time.
I'm so happy the commentaries I got because one of the commentaries is the one that I'm absolutely gonna be trashed by in the next race.
Nice.
Nah, I'm pretty sure he kind of sucks.
You're pretty sure what?
I'm pretty sure that commentator kind of sucks.
Oh yeah. I
At the end of the day, aren't we all trash?
Yeah, we're all trash, but we're just a little bit. Some people are just less trash. Kappa. Oh man.
Ikanajin will end up playing the loser of Tubaman versus Sayas in losers.
Oh my god. I mean, I don't know why you say the loser of, like, it's obviously gonna be Tuba Man, but yeah.
We'll be going against Tuba Man because Tuba Man is Tuba Man. Love you, Tuba. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag floating through the wind? Sometimes. Sometimes.
True. God damn it, Tuba.
That was the easiest way for me to get to the bracket. Wow, Pogi, your win has already been put into the bracket.
That's how fast I am. I mean, I'm just kidding. I just opened it too.
Wolfer's like, yeah, I'm fast. Speed running bracket percent.
I was gonna put a text when I got bait bag, the hard required bait bag. I think it was hard required. So was it? Yeah, because you needed the mirror shield.
It wasn't hard required, but yeah.
It was required because note to mom to get power bracelets.
No, it wasn't. No, that was
the
note to
mirror
mom.
shield.
Yeah,
it was faster to get it though. It was faster to get it.
Wait, how can you skip mirror shield for left chest?
Command melody. A lot of moving blocks. I mean, command melody.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's true. That's true.
No, mirror shield was Tingle's second gift. Power bracelets was letter from Bido's mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, they were faster to get, but you could have skipped them.
Yeah.
Skipped
Well,
power
anyways,
bracelets?
No, you could have skipped Tingle.
Okay. I thought we were talking about delivery bag being required, so I was just
No.
beyond confused.
No, I was talking about bait bag
Yeah.
because I know Woofer loves the bait bag.
You know, Woofer, there's like 4 of us right here that could update the bracket command, but I'm not in the mood. And GG to Ikanajin. Nice.
GG.
He'll be coming in for the interview. I'm gonna just drag him in. Hey there, Ikanajin.
Hello?
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 Can you hear us?
So we have many questions.
Okay.
Why did you get EGL, but not Route Forbidden Woods after that, so that you could have Boomerang?
I had it routed like that. I thought, oh, Boomerang is really convenient. I get it there. But then I rerouted Southern Island. And I thought Forbidden Woods was too close to it, so I would go there first.
Okay.
Okay.
Why did you get Iron Boots?
Because I can't do the buffer in Gale Island.
Gosh dang, I'm gonna have to teach both of you after this stream. And then, how long did it take for you to realize that you didn't have hook shot?
When I was going to do my Cannon Tower equip.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Assuming
I had
you
it
have never
routed.
practiced Morth Hover, because at that point it would have been faster to do Morth Hover.
Oh yeah, I know, but I have never done it.
Yeah.
I don't know the setup.
It's dumb, don't worry. That is all of my questions.
Did you know that bombs were skippable?
Yes, and I consider it very heavily. I added them at the last second because I wanted Southern Fairy before I had Fire Arrows.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, if you get Southern Fairy, then you do want bombs. Yep.
Yep. And then it helped me with storage. So it was great for Earth Temple and Western Fairy, where I accidentally canceled my storage, which wasn't
Oh
fair.
yeah.
That was really awkward.
Yeah, it's my first time doing that clip.
Okay, there was actually one other question that came to mind. Did you route in Soup as a safety because you've spent a lot of time dedicated to getting the lower cabana chest?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I considered skipping it, and getting Phantom Ganon instead, but in the end I decided to go for that one.
Okay. Now I am positive that I have no more questions. Does chat have any questions? Or do the runners have any questions for each other?
I want to know, did you start at Windfall 2? Because I was wondering like the best way to start the route, because it was kind of weird. Because like as soon as I opened the seed, I felt like it was kind of weird, and I was just like, when I was starting to route, I was just staring at the sheet, just like, do I want to start at Windfall, or do I want to go
start at
somewhere
Windfall.
else? Okay,
I had
good.
Outset rotated in first because I could get the leaf, and then I could go to the forest, to the fairy forest. But then I realized I would need bracelets to get that fairy. So I had to put Windfall first.
Oh yeah, yep. I was wondering, because you could do Windfall almost everything in Windfall, but it would cost you an extra dip, I think. Yeah, an extra dip, because you gotta get delivery back and then go back for Sonari.
I was also
Yeah.
going to mention, Pogi, you door canceled into Eastern Fairy,
Yes, I did.
but you had all the like items required to get power bracelets.
Well, won't you? The more you know. I hadn't realized. I'd never even thought of that. And it was in the mail already. Oh my god, that's why the mail was moving.
Mhm.
No, wait, no, I hadn't sent it. Oh my god, it was just next.
You
It
had
was
to
just
send
an
it
extra,
and turn
an
it
extra.
tonight. Yeah.
Yes, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, that would have been so much faster. Oh man. Oh well. Well, yeah. That's like kind of like the only thing I was wondering. And I think like all the dungeons could have. I think this was like a seed where you want to grab everything overworld first and then just start routing dungeons. But I'm not sure if that is the best. But I feel like dungeons were the last thing you wanted to do.
The Forbidden
Dungeons were
Woods.
super empty.
The Forbidden Woods Big Key was super nice.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I think I could have done differently if I was good at the bomb strat in Forbidden Woods, but I've been so bad lately that I didn't even want to try it.
No, Boomerang's faster.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
but like faster in the means that I could have saved a warp to Great Fish at the end, because I could have gone from my first dip to outside. I think I could have immediately entered Forbidden Woods. And
Well, you needed Western Ferry, and you weren't gonna want to go from Forsaken Fortress to Western because you needed Star.
yeah, that's kind of like my same thought too. I mean, I would have had to go to Great Fish anyways, but like the thing is, this is from Outset, not from Great Fish, so it was like I go to Outset on my first trip, like the day I could leave, get the bombs and everything.
Oh,
And
sure.
instead of going to Southern Ferry, I could have gone to that island, Stonewatcher, and full clear Forbidden Woods, I think. But I'm not good with bomb strats, so I'm glad I didn't do it.
That's always good. Well, I think that wraps up the questions. So, Shiro, if you want to wrap us up, feel free.
Hi, Shiro.
Unless you need one of us to. Have increasing levels of confusion.
Shiro.
Headset died. Okay. In that case, set up the raid. I can close this out, or Pogi can close this out.
I mean, whoever.
Okay, Pogi, we'll just alternate off every single word. Huge thank you to ZeldaSpeedRuns for hosting this part of the tournament. If you want to see the rest of the stuff, we have the bracket here. And then, obviously, shout out to both the runners. Both are fantastic people, very knowledgeable about the randomizer. I will say shout out to the commentators, which includes myself and Jay. Jay is better than me. Shout out to the trackers, Shiro, who's hosting the restream, and Woofer, who is like, we're beyond grateful for him in the community. Beyond that, Shiro, if you could put the raid target down, that would be great. We're going to raid someone who we have no idea who they are. But they're doing randomizer, and they have like 6 viewers. So
Let's go make it happy. Thank you, everybody, by the way. And GG's Ikanajin. Good luck with your next race, man.
Thanks. You too.